I believe, wrestle Jay Lethal later on the night. Am I crazy?
No, you are correct. Yeah, Jay Lethal will defend the ROH World Title against the winner of the Over Budget Battle Royal.
Okay, so what do you think, buddy?
Well, as far as the tag match goes, I'm going to take the Briscoe brothers just because they're the ROH tag team champions. So I'm going to say that they're going to beat Kazarian and Scorpio Sky.
I will agree with you on that much. I think it should be a solid match because you're probably not going to get a bad match between any four of those guys.
As far as the over budget battle royal, I mean, not everybody's announced yet, so I don't know who's going to win this. I mean, I really don't know. So I don't know. I'll just say Colt Cabana because I don't know, and he's one of the ones listed right now. So I'll go with Colt Cabana.
I'm going to give you two answers here. Answer number one is going to be Flip Gordon, if he happens to be a participant. If he is not a participant, I'm going to go with Thick Mama Pump, Jordan Grace, which would lead to then either a Flip Gordon or a Jordan Grace versus Jay Lethal match later on the night.
Okay, all right. I'm not opposed to either of those options for sure. So
big fans of Jordan Grace here at the All Night Long Wrestling Podcast.
That's right. Even though she knows all this, so we have 8 matches on the main card. She did.
Kayfabe, bro. I just said we weren't going to name names.
Well,
I'd rather be no sold than have people respond and say they're going to do things they don't do.
True. That's true. So we were no sold by Jordan Grace and Jonathan Gresham. So it's all in the family. So
we're shooting with the stallion, baby. It's early.
So there's 8 matches on the main card, and I'll just run through them real quick, and then we can do some predictions. So you got Nick Aldis defending the NWA World Heavyweight Championship against Cody Rhodes. Okada versus Marty Scurll, Joey Janela versus Hangman Page in a Chicago street fight, Rey Mysterio, Phoenix, and Bandito versus the Young Bucks and Kota Ibushi in a 6-man tag team match, Christopher Daniels versus Stephen Amell.
Arrow,
yes. 4-way women's match, Madison Rayne, Britt Baker, Chelsea Green, and Tessa Blanchard. The singles match for the ROH World Title, like we talked about, Jay Lethal defending against the winner of the Over Budget Battle Royal, and then just a straight up singles match, which is Kenny Omega versus Pentagon Jr.
Man, top to bottom, strong card. Let's start us at the beginning. Let's start there.
All right, so let's go top to bottom. So the NWA World Heavyweight Championship is interesting. It's Nick Aldis versus Cody Rhodes. I don't know. They've definitely built this one up for a while, and I don't know if there's any stipulations on it that I've forgotten. So you probably know better than I do. But man, I don't know. I guess I'll say that somehow Aldis will retain. I think that Cody. I was thinking Cody could win, but I don't know how that would play out on like Ring of Honor TV if like the NWA champion was in Ring of Honor and doing all this stuff. So, but maybe that's the route they'll go. Try to get more exposure. I'm not sure, but I'll just say Nick Aldis retains. What the hell?
I'm going with Cody as a homage to the late great father of his, Dusty Rhodes. They have to have some kind of relationship together because Nick Aldis was on Ring of Honor TV. So I don't know if Billy Corgan's pulling the strings on that or anything along those lines. But I don't know. I think it'll be a decent match for what it's worth. Neither one of those guys. No disrespect to either one, but I think both Aldis and Cody Rhodes need a stronger opponent to bring out the best in them in matches. So I'm worried this match could be a little bit slower, but I think they did build it up the right way. It's for a prestigious title, so it should be a serviceable match at worst. And I'm going Cody.
That's good. All good points. Okada versus Marty Scurll. I'm sure this is going to be a very good match, but I don't think. I don't have too many doubts about Okada getting the win here, so I'm going to say that Okada wins.
I'm going with the upset. I'm going with the villain himself, Marty Scurll, overcoming the obstacles. And I think they've done a really good job building this up on being the elite, with Okada telling Marty he's going to send him to 205 Live. Some really fun stuff. I think we might get some heel tendencies. I mean, Okada's been on a losing streak in New Japan. I think having it continue via some outside interference here in America would be the absolute worst thing in the world, especially if he's going to have a with a couple of matches coming up in Japan, he could easily rebound. So I'm going to go with Marty on this one.
Okay. Joey Janela versus Hangman Page in a Chicago street fight.
Joey Janela, man, he's like the hot thing right now, right? Joey Janela was lost to New York City last week. They did a little bit with him and Hangman Page at Boardwalk Beatdown, which is a convention in Jersey over the weekend. In a street fight, I mean, Janela was a deathmatch wrestler. He wrestled for CZW a lot. Hangman Page has been in great street fights in Ring of Honor. Remember that one, the classic he had against Frankie Kazarian that nobody talks about?
I do. Yep, I do.
Yeah, I look forward to this match a lot, but I don't think there's any doubt that Hangman Page should get the W.
I'm going to take Janela. I think I don't know.
I like this. We're going back and forth. I like this.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to take Janela. I don't know why. I'm just going to say because he's the Evolve champion, and they won't want their champion to lose in a street fight to Hangman.
Oh, I know why you're taking Joey Janela.
Why is that?
A certain Penelope Ford.
I am a fan of Penelope Ford, who also has no-sold us multiple times. But I think that
not as good as Candy Cartwright, though. Am I right?
No, I'm gonna stick with Double J on this one. So, 6-man tag match: Mysterio, Phoenix, and Bandito versus the Golden Elite. I will say that the Young Bucks and Kota Ibushi will get the win in this match.
It's tough because it's very Dusty Rhodes booking to book yourself into a match and put yourself over. Mysterio, I don't know, man. Mysterio's probably one of the biggest names on the card. You can even, you know what? If anybody's going to take a pin in this match, it should be Bandito. So based on that, I'm going to say the Bucks and Kota Ibushi win in what will probably be just an amazing, a storytelling, selling a lot of moves, lots of downtime, lots of chin locks, Jim Cornette approved wrestling match.
Okay. How about Christopher Daniels versus Stephen Amell? I mean, I my assumption on this match is that it's just there, and Daniels is a guy they've put in there to get as good a match as possible out of Stephen Amell. I'm going to say that Stephen Amell gets the win.
Yeah. Same here, unfortunately. I mean, Christopher Daniels, he's probably going to do what's best for business in this situation. So,
Madison Rayne versus Britt Baker versus Chelsea Green versus Tessa Blanchard.
Woo, this is a tough one. Process of elimination, I don't think Madison Rayne's going to win. Britt Baker is second least likely. Chelsea Green, maybe, but Tessa Blanchard, she's just a beast in the best way possible. She's doing great stuff in Impact. I think Tessa Blanchard wins this one.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I mean, I think she is the Knockouts champion, if I'm not mistaken. I think that Madison Rayne's probably there to take a pin. You don't
think Chelsea Green's going to win?
I was thinking about it, but I stayed away from that on this one. So we stayed away indeed. Jay Lethal versus the over-budget Battle Royal winner. I don't think they're going to do an ROH title change on this show.
I hope
so.
Not.
I'm going to stay with Jay Lethal.
Yeah, I would agree with you completely. No reason to have Jay Lethal drop the title. Jay Lethal, who just had a bunch of really good matches on the Honor United tour. Did you get a chance to watch that?
No, I watched like the first 2 matches on the first night, and that's as far as I've gotten. So,
how fun was that crowd, huh? Really wide awake, right?
Very mature, golf etiquette type crowd. So, yeah. Cool. Here it is. Last match of the night. Kenny Omega versus Pentagon Jr.
I think we're going to be surprised here, and I think Pentagon is going to defeat Kenny Omega. I think it's got it. I've been watching a lot more Impact, and I've become a really, really big fan of Pentagon through Impact. I only saw him sporadically in PWG and things like that, mostly tag matches, but him in singles matches, he's great. Kenny Omega is Kenny Omega, and I expect this match to. I mean, Dave Meltzer might have a stroke giving out stars in this match.
The second stroke reference that you've made on this one podcast.
I was going to say heart attack, and then I forgot what it was called. And I was going to somehow make a fat joke because of Peyton Royce, but I couldn't find it either.
Oh, boy.
Not that she's fat, but just Dave Meltzer hates breasts. Oh, that should have been the sign. We brought the takeover. Dave Meltzer hates breasts. Let's go with that.
Wow, that is.
Let's get that trending, huh?
Suck it up. I'm gonna go with Omega. I think I don't know that I don't know if New Japan's gonna have their champion lose on this show. So I'm going to say that Omega wins, and hopefully what will be a very entertaining match. So that is the first ever All-In card. As you mentioned, it's available on, I guess, pay-per-view and Honor Club and New Japan World. And is it Fight TV as well? I don't know.
Fight TV app has it. Kudos to the guys, Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes, for getting this broadcast on so many different outlets. I mean, it's available. It's literally available in more places than WWE events are. So.
Yeah, I mean, they sold out the arena, as everyone knows, in Chicago. Should be a really, really good crowd. So hopefully it will all turn out very well, and maybe there'll be a few surprises along the way.
CM. I was doing so good.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you do a P? Oh, there we go. You're
doing the whole thing. Oh, okay.
I got nothing. Will we see CM Punk, Joe?
No.
Will we see Daniel Bryan?
No.
Will we see? Give me a shot in the dark surprise you're thinking of.
Neville is the closest.
Have you read anything?
No. Okay, Neville's the closest thing I could come up with to a surprise. I don't.
So good, it should have been mine.
I don't know what I really don't know what his contract situation was with WWE. I've read like 5 different things, and they're all. No one really confirms anything, but they think they teased it in like a photo, or I don't know if it was even on Being the Elite or something. Like I remember seeing a photo of like the Young Bucks picking up a Neville action figure or something, and in the store or whatever it is. So I don't know. He's the only one that might be possible. With CM Punk, I don't see appearing because Colt Cabana has a lawsuit open against him on the same show. So I don't see him being there. And Daniel Bryan's still under contract, as far as I know, WWE. So I don't think he's going to be there.
Isn't that over tomorrow?
I don't know. I don't know if he signed an extension. I mean, he's booked on the show in Australia, which is in October, for WWE. So I'm thinking he's going to be there for at least a couple more months until maybe the end of the year at least. But we'll see how that all plays out. But yeah, that's my guess. Did you have a guess or a thought on a surprise?
Yeah, I was thinking Neville. No, I'm just kidding. I totally didn't even think about that. I'm super excited now that the possibility. Actually, he might win the over budget battle royal if he got. Imagine that. Neville wins a battle royal, and Neville versus Jay Lethal. Oh, man, I can't even.
Maybe Jericho. I don't know what Jericho's doing.
God, you're so good at this, man. Damn it.
I would have to imagine that they would have advertised Jericho, but you never know with him. He always likes to do surprise things. So
the thing is, I mean, they already sold out the arena, right? So at this point, I know that they've teased all along there. The Bucks, for the most part, always deliver on their promises, and they've delivered. They've promised some huge surprises. So if I think of something, I don't read the dirt sheets. So if I think of something, I might tweet it out and be like, "Oh, what about this?" And everybody's gonna be like, "You read that from Dave Meltzer's 101 blah 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 blah." No. But I am top to bottom. I'm looking forward to the show. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'm interested to see how it all plays out. It's the first time that they're doing it. There's a lot of hype around it, especially on the internet crowd, a lot of the independent fans. So a lot of people have taken the trip into Chicago to go see the show, and I'm hoping that it works out really well for everybody with the StarCast experience and the show tomorrow night. So yeah, hopefully everybody who's listening to this and is a fan of all those guys will tune in and check it out tomorrow night.
Wait, tomorrow night?
Sorry, today's Thursday. Is it today's Thursday? Saturday night.
Okay, yeah. I literally was thinking if tomorrow was Saturday. So yeah, listen, and we'll be, you and I will be taking it all in. I don't like that. I don't want to use that ever again.
No.
You and I will be watching the wrestling matches together.
Correct.
Yeah. We'll do a little Instagram live gimmick, maybe a watch along. You watch us watching the show. You watch Chance and Hunter watching us watch the show. Make some crumb cakes. I don't know. Let's get weird, man. There's no world's our oyster. Okay. I am looking forward to it. It's going to be an inaugural thing, man. I'm looking forward to see how the event looks, how the lighting looks. I'm looking forward to it not starting correctly on Honor Club for an hour and a half. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, follow along with us. Follow us on Instagram. We'll be doing the watch along. You guys can watch it with us. Give us your opinions. BT Bagu, I'm looking at you guys. Follow us on Twitter at All Night Long WP and on Instagram at All Night Long WP. And to check out further episodes of the All Night Long Wrestling Podcast, go to YouTube for the love of God and subscribe. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Once again, he's the Stallion. I'm the Enforcer. The caffeine's wearing off, and we're tapping out.